Focal point's just developing some depth. Really, it's kind of been a primary focus. Got some young guys coming in with Austin Phillips and Aubrey Payne. They've shown some promise, and just developing those guys and getting that playbook. And it's nice to have Tyler and Mike because you got a veteran group. And those guys, they do a phenomenal job just teaching the young ones and kind of bringing them along. So we've been that's been a big focus, just developing some depth and developing the future. But we feel good about what we have going into this season.
So far this preseason is very similar to the past years. We're just focused on being physical, doing our part in the offense, playing our role in the run game as well as the pass game. And last year and moving into this year, we're going to be expected to be a role on the receiving end too. So we're doing a lot of things, flexing out in the slot and from the H-back and even in a three-point stance, receiving as well. So both of those things.
What we've done with the up-tempo stuff, it's kind of evolved into a multifaceted position. It's really some plays you're a slot receiver, some plays you're an H-back, some plays you're a traditional, on the line tight end. So it's kind of become a hybrid position for us. It's kind of you're a blocker, you're a wide out, you're a running back. Sometimes you can do just about everything in our offense. So it's kind of developed into a hybrid spot for us and really helped us develop as an offense.
The mixture's been great. Tyler Sexton and I are both trying to work on our game, get ready for the next opponent. Just challenge each other, get each other better. As far as a true freshman in Aubrey, he's doing well. Our part, we're just trying to be teachers for him, set a good example, bring him along, and then you have Austin Phillips and Randall, who are Randall Emerson, who are also joining us, and just trying to make those guys better too, get them ready for whatever happens.
You get guys that have experience. Obviously it makes my job a lot easier. They're seeing install one for the fifth time. I told Aubrey the other day, our freshman, I said, man, you can't get frustrated learning these plays because Mike Helms and Tyler, they were learning these things when you were in 8th grade. And those guys, they've been doing it for a long time, and it makes my life easy. And just really challenging them to step up that leadership and really leave a legacy this year.
I first got here when I made that transition from quarterback to tight end, definitely doing a lot more blocking. As the years have gone on, we're still a vital role blocking and all that, but on the receiving end, we're definitely getting more looks and more involved with the plays as far as the receiving part goes, and we're expected to make big plays blocking and receiving, so it's definitely changed the past couple of years.
In anything, whatever you do, you want to evolve and you want to be better every year. So it's been good spending time in the off season, just learning and developing, and sometimes it's maybe just a different way of saying something or a new technique or something that you learn somewhere that you can apply with those guys, and I think they certainly appreciate that. That I'm trying to develop and give them my all and give them my best every single day, and I expect the same from them.
I came in, me and Coach Mills, honestly, we probably only have 4 or 5 years in between us in age. So just watching him develop as a coach, young guy starting out, just learning things about us and how to make us better. And as a tight end unit, we really respect him. One thing you're always going to know that you're going to have to do with him is play with great effort. And just by him challenging us that way, when you get into the game, there's nothing new, nothing that you won't expect. If you play with that effort, you can play against anybody. And I just think we all, look up to him as a leader and as a great guy who's always going to, give it his all as a coach too.
Success for us is, we'll go with the ebb and flow of the team. As long as whatever our role is in the offense, that's what we want to do. We're going to do whatever's asked of us for us to be successful. Whether we're scoring or somebody else is scoring, as long as we're doing our piece of the puzzle, we feel good about that.